Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Shrift 2 Part 2. Last time, we had talked with and completed the bonding quest with Natsu, Meg, and Ravi. And now, it is time for us to go to the town, where we can hopefully find the MOW biological weapon facility. So, let's get going. Would you like to go? Consumes 1 hour, yes. Wow, quite a dramatic music build-up. Well, here we are at last. I'm sure this is Ruination Village. Even if it's a country village, it's way too deep in the mountains. How many mountain passes do they want us to cross? We also need to find out from the villagers the location of the haunted house on the outskirts of the village. Why don't we go to the dumpling shop there and take a breather? No. Before we can start asking around, we first have to make a proper appearance to the village chief of this village. In a village like this, trust is the first thing strangers need to do. If someone like me were from an outside village were to suddenly ask about forbidden places, I'm sure I'd be met with caution and no one would tell me anything. First, let's explain the situation to the village head and ask for cooperation from the villagers. The residents of a village like this have a strong sense of unity. I was born and raised in a town, so I don't really know what that's like. If that's the case, we should talk to the village chief as quickly as possible. We'll have to ask someone from the village to tell us where the village chief is. Alright. Definitely interesting. There's the event. Can't go in here. There's nothing back here. I guess nothing but to go forward. What about over here? Fair enough. Where are the Sataki boys? Did they go to the chief's mansion? I'm not sure. The temple priest went rushing in too. You damn bastards. Grandpa said we shouldn't go in there. They say once you're enchanted, you'll never go back to the way you were until you're a cripple. I wonder if a priest can do something about this. Is something the matter? Oh, you're not from this village. Are you a mountaineer? No mountaineer would climb the mountain in such light clothing. From the way he's dressed, are you a priest? Yes, I'm a priest of the church. My name is Richard. Actually, I would like to meet the village chief. A priest of the church. So he's an expert in solving a case with demons and ghosts. So what an unexpected visitor. Come to the chief's house right away. Huh? Sure, alright. I don't know what's going on, but they're taking you to the chief's mansion. They didn't answer our questions, though. Well, let's follow them, Richard. Thread. Alright, that seems to be a priest chanting. Did you guys break that tattoo? Did you guys break the taboo? Did you go to that mountain? Did you go to that mansion? But he said it was a good way to test our courage. He said it was all just a bunch of myths. You idiots! I told you to stay away from those. Not only, it's not just you who is in danger, but the whole village as well. Oh, what am I going to do? Ijima's little boy must have a nanny who worships him. If we don't help him soon, it'll be too late. Chief! What the hell? Suiyoshi, Suiyu. The priest is performing a ceremony. Please be quiet. Sorry. But a priest from the church came to visit. Perhaps he can do something about Satsuki. Village chief, please meet with him. What? A priest? Greetings, Chief. I am Richard from the church. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm here to help, if I can. I know you. You're from the church. You're called an exorcist, who specializes in removing demons and ghosts. Perhaps you can learn something about the Satsuki boys just by examining him. Please, save Sasuke. Sasaki. You were just brought here and now you're being asked to save them without any explanation? There are so many people that talk directly without thinking. Anyway, would you mind if I examine the boy? I won't interfere with the priest's exorcism. This is... I don't think it's demon possession or anything like that. If it was a demonic possession, it would be more rampant. And I feel a slight residual magic on this child's body. Is this some kind of spell? Oh, you got that much? I sometimes forget because you're so weak to boobs, but you are a proper priest. This is often used by slow-sucking demons, like the succubi that attack priests. It captures the mind of the prey, and the prey itself is attracted to them. They see it as a vision, a kind of thread. This is definitely the work of a spider demon. And I also see a praying mantis, a wandering spirit. No, if this of this level, it should be a stuff-sucking demon. I know what a spider demon is, but what's with the praying mantis? Does that mean that they encountered two demons? I can't believe it! With just a little examination, they not only knew about the new bride, but also the nanny! If that's the case, I think they might be able to handle this. Huh? New bride? Nanny? I mean, was there some other child? The information's piling up. I really wish someone would just explain it. Richard, is it? These children have offended a certain demon by violating a taboo of this village. I don't want to stand here and talk. Let me explain the situation to you in the other room. But I can only offer you a cup of tea. No. I appreciate the explanation. I have some questions I would like to ask the chief, so I'll be happy to talk with you. Once upon a time, the lord who governed this land lived in a house at the back of the village. One day, the lord found a butterfly caught in a spider's web in his garden, and feeling sorry for it, even though it was the natural order of things, he let it escape on a whim. That night, a woman visited the lord's mansion. A woman who did not reveal her name explained to the lord that she was the butterfly that he saved the other day, and offered to return the favor. The lord was so taken in by her that he locked himself in his bedroom with her and abandoned his lordly duties. By the time a certain demon slayer heard the rumors and visited the village ruled by the lord, the village was already on the verge of starvation. Who are you? You look almost like Titanoboa. Surely that's just coincidence. The surviving villagers' wishes were heard, and the demon slayer went to the lord's mansion. He managed to evade the manipulated vassals and lords and arrived at the woman he believed to be the source of the problem. However, the woman who was waiting for him there was transformed into a spider-like monster. The woman was not a benevolent butterfly incarnate, but actually a spider demon who wanted to suck the lord to death as prey. The demon, which called itself Joromugumu, had grown more powerful with the spirit of the Lord it had been sucking for many years, and even the most seasoned demon exorcists were forced to fight an uphill battle. However, after a mortal struggle, the demon exorcist succeeded in taking away all of the demon's magical power and returning it to the form of a mere spider. The kind-hearted lord desperately tried to persuade the demon tamer, who wanted to trample it down so that it would never be able to do evil again. However, he decided to let the little spider go, which heeded his wish and frantically ran away. The Lord apologized to the villagers for his past laziness and went to rule his dominion again for many years to come. However, when the Lord died and the mansion fell to ruins, it is said that a spider that was let go by the demon hunter at the time still lurks in the mansion. It is said that those who enter the mansion are treated well by the new bride, and like the old lord, their spirit is slowly sucked out of them and they eventually die. That spider feeds on humans to restore its magic. Someday it will seek revenge on the bloodline of the Demon Slayer. And so, on the outskirts of the village, the house where the Lord lives still stands. However, that was hundreds of years ago. This village was part of the village of the Lord at that time. But people have already left and it has become so small. And since that house is separated from here by a small mountain, children cannot enter easily. But as you know, a child's curiosity is boundless. And so, the boy who entered the mansion is slowly being drained of his energy under the spell of the new woman? I understand the situation with the child earlier, but I believe you said earlier that there was another demon involved. A mantis demon? Or a nanny? The nanny is a demon that arrived much later than the story of the new bride. The Lord mentioned in the story of the new bride was an honorable man, but his great-grandson who succeeded him was apparently very foolish. The Lord of the other domain was very angry with him. The entire family of the Lord was slaughtered. The nannies who lived in the house to take care of the children were also slaughtered, along with the babies they cared for. The nannies were not the only ones, but the angry Lord was so brutal that they were beaten to death in an inhumane manner that I'm afraid to even describe. The regret of not being able to see the babies they were nurturing grow up. It is said that the collection of such grudges is what birthed the nanny mantis. It is said that every night the nanny mantises wander the mansion in search of the children and babies they couldn't raise. So unluckily, a child happened to go to the mansion for a test of courage and was caught by a mantis nanny. Is that what happened? If it was just a nanny, we might be able to get the child back if all of us in the village went in together. But the problem is that the new wife is involved in this case. If all the people of the village entered, they would fall under the same curse of the new wife and fall prey to them, and this village would be annihilated. And even then, every year more and more people are leaving the village. Priest, how is the boy? The spasms have subsided, but the child is still trapped under the curse of the new wife. After all, there's nothing we can do unless we deal with the root of the problem. Perhaps this evening, the seizures will start again and he will try to go to the mansion. I don't know if we'll be able to control it then. I understand the situation. I will go to that mansion myself. I was originally going to ask the chief for permission to search the house. If the demons are involved, then that is my jurisdiction. I mean, if faith is all that matters, and apparently it doesn't matter what you have faith in, then shouldn't this village priest also be able to take care of the demons? Maybe he just wasn't specifically taught how to. If you don't mind, I'll be the one to break the curse of the new bride and rescue the child kidnapped by the praying mantis. Can you leave it to me? Oh, you'll take care of it? I don't think I can offer you anything in return as such a poor village, but please, take care of the children. I'll draw a map to that mansion as I explain it to you. Although it is a small mountain, it is a steep mountain road, so please be careful along the way. Well, that's good. We now have a purpose to go into the mansion without having to lie about investigating for the church or whatever. We've also been given details of the location of the mansion, which was the original purpose of the project, by the village chief himself. So all that remains is to solve the case as usual. Do your best to not let them suck stuff out of the child. And don't let them suck out your stuff either. Alright. Oh. What's wrong, Richard? Helping a butterfly trapped in a nest. Do you think the Lord did the right thing? Eh? Oh my! What's with this? A spider must eat a butterfly, or it will starve to death. Even if the butterfly escapes from the nest, its sullied but wings will never return to their original unblemished state. The butterfly didn't return the favor. Wasn't that because it couldn't fly to satisfaction with its wings and ran out of strength? The life you saved with the best of intentions. And then they died more horribly and more filthily than when you have saved them. I wonder how the Lord would have reacted if he saw that. Man! That's a depressing way of looking at it. I wish I had saved them in the first place. Is that what you were lamenting about? Richard? What's wrong, Shao woman? Did you call me? Jesus, the juxtaposition! Richard, I know you're possessed, but damn, you've got some demons! No, it's nothing. Let's get to the house quickly. Jeez! Way to take the story personally. You just did it on a whim, god damn! What are these? Herbal remedy for suppressing sexual desire. Oh geez, those things were expensive! Wasn't paying attention, spent all my money. What have you got to say? You're a climber, huh? This village is not quite well known, but it's a bit of a landmark among climbers. The dumplings here are delicious. The lodging facilities in this dumpling shop are open day and night. Even though they do not make much money, it's probably because they are concerned about us climbers. Above all, I really appreciate being able to take a break and let the heavy equipment that got us this far off my shoulders. The road is rough. Alright,